The RICOH GR, big camera performance in a compact, understated looking body. However, if you want to use a camera body that makes more of a statement, there's options with the GR.
But these are not any ordinary GRs, these are street and urban, and the only reason I can think of them asking us to do this video is because we are just dripping with style.
Exactly, of course.
Even if that is true, and why not? I mean, just look at us. We're here to talk about our GRs of choice and what's so fantastic about them. The GR3 Street Edition and the GR3X Urban Edition. Okay, enough of the drippy drip flossiness, or is that glossiness?
It's really slippery. This kind of clothing, like who thought of that?
And yes, we are fully color-coded. Look at that. Okay, let's do some. But yeah, so we have got the street and urban. Mine, I think, is the street.
Is it?
We're well prepared for this video.
Yeah, this is the urban edition.
Yeah. Don't know what even he means. I thought street and urban should be similar.
No, it's different.
How's it
street
different?
is the...
You have streets in
just
the urban.
Street. Well, you got street in only not in urban as well.
True.
But urban is the whole area.
Yes.
I think.
Because when this first came out, the street edition, I thought it's for street photography, obviously, and I think this was supposed to mimic.
It's inspired by street photographers who are in the element on the asphalt pavement.
Okay. Of course, that totally makes sense.
But where's the yellow come from? This is more like city. Like actually the blue ring is like a puddle reflecting the sky, the blue sky.
It only makes sense if you're in the UK, though.
But it's also reflect like the neon light in the city.
Now I get it. Now it makes complete and utter sense.
Well, the body color is the same. It's the asphalt. But this is better.
Well, how's it better? It looks the same.
Looks better. This looks better.
It's the same with a different ring.
The blue makes sense. This is a camera for photographer. I mean, street photographer.
No, it's urban. It's for urban photographers. They could call it a street 40mm because that is one of the differences, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Almost forgot. This is 40mm.
Yeah.
That's 28.
28mm. And it kind of makes sense because I like the 28.
This makes more sense. 40 for street photography. You will see.
More is more.
40 is more than 28.
More. You get more in the frame.
More.
No, but you get more in the frame.
There's
28.
no point arguing about whether orange or blue's a better colour. Let the photos do the talking and deciding.
Orange is a good colour. Yeah, street and urban. One is 28mm, the other one is 40mm. Usually you go for 35mm.
Yeah. Which is not far off.
Yeah, it's not far off. Usually, I used to say that I prefer 50mm over 35, but actually, I quite like 28mm now.
Street photography. Everyone say that you should use 45 or you should use 50 for street photography. Right in between.
Yes, yeah. So it's kind of a blend of both, the best of both. It's like those breads which have a bit of seeds in it and a bit of the white redness in it. But this, it's just more. More is more. It's not less is more is more, and this you get more. 28mm more.
Too much.
No, it's good.
Too wide.
Look at me, do I look cool, Lok?
The camera is cool.
So if I take a photo?
Look for APS-C size compact camera. Honestly, I had thought about another one. After a while, I just realized it's just that one. It's just a little bit too big. It's not big. It's not actually huge.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. But then this one is actually pocketable.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about when I take it.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because some other bigger cameras, you're planning to take photos.
Yeah.
This is for any kind of planned and unplanned photos.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of agreeing on some things at least.
As they say, the best camera
is the one that is the street edition.
That didn't last long then.
It's just too what? It's so what? It's more is more. I've just got so much. I don't even know what to do with it. It's just too wide. Just look at that. I have to go
too wide.
closer.
You just said it. Too wide.
I have to... No, but that,
Look, just right.
it means I'm ready for any kind of circumstance. I can get closer. You can't go backwards any further, can you?
No, that's right. It's not like, it's not the power or something. It's just a wheel.
I need to get closer. But when people talk about street cameras and street photography, they always think about blacking out the cameras. They buy these really expensive brand cameras and then they put black tape all over it just to make it more stealthy, and then, you know, dress in all black. Street cameras don't need to be stealthy, do they? In fact, if you're dressing in all black like a ninja, you're probably going to draw more attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Inject a bit of colour into it.
Yeah, like we are just like two idiot tourists.
One. This is a lot less intimidating than somebody with tape all over their camera and dressed like a ninja, isn't it?
Well, I guess those are fine. It just, does it really help to be...
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, it's all dark, it's all black, and people won't recognize me, not recognize, won't notice me. Does it really work that way? If you're in the park, do you have to get a camouflage it? Oh, this is when you have orange and black with a taxi. This is a taxi edition. Or the traffic yellow ball thing.
See, it perfectly blends in the street environment. One thing with the 28mm Street Edition is that it will force you to get closer to your subject at times, get in the scene, but the wide angle will mean that you can get shots in tight street scenarios too.
It is, yes. That's the whole benefit of shooting with a GR. You just wander. Don't be weighed down with a heavy camera. You just wander about.
But this, most people don't even notice. That's the thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the size of a phone, isn't it? It's smaller than a phone.
Oh, it's the new iPhone 15.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
I've got a mini though. Look, it's
still-
it's still smaller than a mini.
one thing is that the 28mm is that sometimes it can be too much if you want some nice, tidy, minimalistic framing. That is probably a bit better for that.
I have to go back a bit.
Although the 40mm Urban Edition might not be wide enough when the space is tight, if you prefer cleaner compositions, the field of view means that a lot of extra, perhaps unnecessary information is left out. Besides, a 40mm is pretty much as close as what the human eye sees.
I quite like the tracking really, but look, I have been just using tracking even for something that's static. That years ago, I don't trust any of the tracking, multi-area, whatever. I only use one single point. But now, I really like just half press on it and then I track my subject.
Well, that's it. I'm just using the wide area AF in a minute. I'm just letting it pick whatever.
Oh, that's a new one as well. That's a wide area, but no wait a center. It got the line area in the center.
I mean, when you've got the autofocus, which is reliable enough, you can just use the viewfinder and just let it pick out.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, you know, greater depth of field, it just makes it a lot easier. I'm saying that I'm using f2.8 at the minute. I've put the ND on just so I can go to f2.8 because it's still...
that's one thing. Built-in ND. That's really useful, and it's auto as well. Oh yeah, another thing is that they just call it the adjust menu, kind of like a quick menu, but it can just customize 5 features on the top. I only customize 4, so if you want to adjust focus, just press and adjust. Go away. That's quicker than a lot of other quick menu. Welcome to London. So everyone
yeah.
take a photo of that.
Yeah.
seagull.
They probably thought that guy's taking a picture of a rare UK bird. Okay, I think there's a really popular spot for Instagrammers around here.
Oh, now it's really, everyone knows this spot now. It's not secret anymore.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise there would be so many people.
I thought the point is take this arch.
Yeah, I thought that was as well.
But everyone go get to the edge, which you can do it over there.
Well, they probably thought, you know, I could get that on Instagram. I mean, I planned to come here just to show the difference between the 40mm and 28mm if you're taking this arch shot, because I think it might be a bit tight on your 40, isn't it? Can you get the whole arch?
Look different.
I think we should go. Let's let other people have a go. I mean, we live here. We don't need to.
As we've already mentioned, they're lightweight and easy to hold, so they're really fantastic for handheld shots with slower shutter speeds.
Doing some slow exposures there.
Yeah.
I mean, you just use modal. It's got modal. It's onto TV, but you've got the NDs to make it darker.
Yeah.
To make it easier to get that slower exposure.
In-body stabilization as well.
Yes. I mean, with such a small lightweight camera, and I keep mentioning that it's small and lightweight, I don't want to bang on about it. It's small lightweight, but it's also handy not just for pocketing, but when you're holding it with the stabilization to get that slow shutter speed without the shakes. And that's a quarter of a second now, one fourth of a second. No, that's not a quarter. 1/4.
1/4.
Quarter.
It's a quarter.
Yeah.
It is a quarter.
Wow, I can't even explain what I was thinking there.
It seems like it's getting less and less of these kind of compact cameras. It's not much to choose from.
No. I mean, it's not mainstream. And a lot of company would just stop it because it's not mainstream. I'm really glad they still keeping this alive.
But not only that, offering it in 2 flavors.
Oh yeah?
I mean, in terms of not the street and urban, but the focal lengths, 2 flavors. But then you could say different flavors in terms of, okay, you've got the standard black coloured one or the street and urban. It just makes it a bit more fancy, doesn't it? Pretty much the same camera.
Choice.
Yes, exactly. Choice is good. But with the 28 and 40, I guess the 40 is going to be pretty good for portraits. 28 might just sometimes be a bit too much background. You can use it for portraits, it's just...
Crop in.
Yeah,
Take a bit more.
Or you just accept that the portrait is going to have more background in it. But, you know, take a portrait view here.
Wide portrait? Why not? Bring context to your subject with a little bit of wide-angle goodness.
See, if I want to get half-body shot, I have to get really close here. And because there's 28, there's not too bad a wide-angle distortion.
The 28mm, while not totally ideal for flattering portraits, is versatile. You can have it 2 ways.
And you basically camouflage in this.
I am. I'm sure you won't be able to see me.
With the 40mm lens, there will be less of that wide-angle distortion, so the human forms will look as they should do. And let's not forget that you can get shallow depth of field to isolate your subject from the background more.
These are some brutalism architecture. If somebody hates it, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Nice compliment.
Nicer.
No, it's boring.
Look, you look down there. It's more like cool color. Look at that. That's just blue and grey.
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
If you want to be like a 4-year-old, look, that's a blue. Mummy, I see blue. Then yeah, oh,
Yeah.
look. All right, oh, look,
See?
yellow lines. Similar.
Nobody like yellow lines.
Traffic wardens.
It's the essence of London, isn't it? Oh, you can't park there. You can't park here. You can't park there. No way you can park.
Hold on a minute. You need to take a photo of me right in between those walls there. Right here.
I think Lok's thinking more about the brutalism than me.
Why are you so far away?
But anyway, with the 40mm, sometimes you really do need to step back more to be far enough to capture all that detail.
Even with 40mm, you can get the environment. Look at the lines.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
straight.
Yes, that's nice. Very nice. Let's take a photo of you.
I'm like the contrast.
Yes, like IKEA.
Magnum. Blue steel. Yeah, exactly. Blue steel.
Just go over there. Go around the corner. come around the corner stylishly.
How do you go around the corner stylishly?
Oh no, I'm right, batteries. I've changed batteries.
Oh, you got another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should know Lok would have issues with doing things stylishly.
Actually, I almost forgot there is another unique feature, is the slap focus.
Yes.
I think because the focusing is so good now, feels like doesn't really need it, but then if you are a bit worried about it, don't get a shot. It's actually a preset focus distance.
Yeah.
For example, set it to 2.5 meters. In one go, fully press the button, it will focus to 2.5 meters. If you are in a tunnel, if it's that dark, yeah, you may worry that it won't focus in time. So you just fully press it 2.5 meters. It's just like when you have manual camera before.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like
scale
you,
focusing.
Yeah, you will focus it to 2 meters, 3 meters, and you know that the click the button, and it will be in focus.
I might change to black and white, you know. Monotone, soft monotone, hard monotone, high contrast B&W. I guess it's kind of like the whole, if you do the high contrast B&W, it's a bit like the Daido Moriyama look.
The colours that you get from the RICOH GR's images are great, but also the in-camera black and white options look fantastic too. The results are always pleasantly surprising. Surprising because it comes from a device that fits in the palm of your hand.
Apart from the colour, the style of it, it's still pretty much the same GR, isn't it?
It is the same.
It's the same thing with a coat on. So
Same thing inside.
it's really, it doesn't matter. You just pick the one which has the focal length which best suits your style of photography.
And the color
Yeah.
of the ring.
Yeah. Or you can just change the ring.
Yeah, that's some GR owner like to do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't it? The GR. What else is there to say about the GR? It pretty much explains it all. We pretty much explained it all in the first minute, I think, of the GR. What the purpose of it is. Small, compact, fits in your pocket. Big sensor.
With a big sensor.
Yeah. And it's just... And it's got the performance to match.
Almost like enough said.
Enough said.
With all the features that built for street photographers.
Yeah. Or urban photographers.
Street photographers in the urban.
Yes, that's right. It's just a name anyway, it's just a superficial thing. It's just a coat. It's a GR, and it's great.
So basically, we spent the whole video to come to the conclusion that you should just pick the coat that you like the most. Just not the ones we're wearing because they're hideous.
It's great and right.
Yes. You need to put that on the thumbnail, like GR, great and right.